for a million the bank and all the bitches, you know. Lambo, you
Yeah.
and Dylan bop around the gaff in a fucking Lambo,
Yeah,
up and
yeah.
down in through London, you know, just Manchester, Birmingham, the shaggin' wagon,
Oh, the
just
shaggin' wagon.
everything with a pulse just gets anyway.
Oh god.
Listen, yeah, Josh Gill, not your Josh, my Josh,
Yeah.
my Josh,
Okay.
Syfic.
My Josh, what? Hello?
He's gonna carry me to 5k subs now. Okay, it's my turn. Well, that's the crap. Welcome back to JakeMcBoss podcast episode number 21. Today we've Syphicc into the podcast. A little bit of disclaimer before we get into the podcast. I was absolutely fucking just completely sick. I feel bad because I was a fucking absolute gen for coming on. I feel bad. I feel like I'm after, you know, a little less energetic and stuff. So I feel bad. But it's still a really good podcast. Got a lot of questions across I wanted to get across. And today, guys, you're here to watch Syphicc, not me ramble on about females and what I would do with them. So be sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new. You can listen on Spotify, iTunes, all that stuff. Links to that will be in the description. Yeah, let's get straight into it, man. Appreciate you guys all watching, coming over. Subscribe. Bye. Thanks. Hi. How's it going? I'm Jake.
Hey.
Hi. Not awkward at all. Sorry.
No, of course not.
How was the stream today?
Yeah, no, my stream was calm. It crashed midway through, which is annoying. I was trying to change my res, and then it just crashes, so I was a bit annoyed.
I shouldn't use stress res, bro. Jeez.
Yeah,
that's advantage.
It will make me better. It will. Trust. The placebo.
You're all good, man. Okay. I want to know about your college, bro, because I don't have a clue what the fuck you do. You do something to do with sound engineering or something like that?
No. So I had like an essay on sound editing, but I'm doing double film and IT. It's literally the worst thing I've ever done in my life.
Why'd you do it?
Film is so bad. I didn't really know. I didn't know what I wanted to choose, so I just chose film because I thought it'd be like you'd learn about like actual editing, but we're learning about like lighting techniques and how the audio makes the audience fit. It's just the most boring thing I've ever done in my life. So
I'm looking to do something similar though in college, like fucking, I don't know, like movies and shit like that. It's interesting, but like sound engineering though and stuff like that, like to do with sound. Oh no, I just couldn't be arsed,
but, like it's so weird. Like there'll be like a bang or whatever, and they make you like talk about what it makes the audience feel and stuff. It's like, what do you mean? It's literally just a noise. Like, what are you on about?
That's amazing.
It's so boring. Yeah.
When you finish school, a month is it?
I think it's like 40 days. Yeah, I think like 40 days or something.
God,
I think it's like the 16th of July.
That's a balls.
Yeah, I've still got ages left. Like everyone else is like finished. Like on the I keep checking Twitter. Everyone's like last day of school, and I'm there like, yeah, okay. Still got like another 2 months or something like that. So.
Yeah, actually, in Ireland we literally finished like right now. Like we're done. Like if I was in school, obviously, yeah, we're just done right now. We get like 3 months off. It's amazing. You guys have like semesters and stuff there, man. It's a fucking ball out, like.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really complain because I've been off for had like a year off because I was last year, in year 11. So basically, I finished in March of last year. So I had March until September off, so I can't really complain, but still, it's just, you know, I hate college, so.
Yeah. I want to ask about Josh, because I don't even know you actually met Josh. Obviously, Josh did the thumbnails and stuff for the podcast.
Oh,
yeah, Josh Gill, not your Josh, my Josh.
Yeah.
My Josh,
okay.
Syphicc.
My Josh, what? Hello?
He's going to carry me to 5k subs now. Okay, it's my turn. How'd you meet him?
Honestly, I can't even remember. I think because I've known him for ages. Like I think he came in my chat one day. I think he might like messaged me on Discord or something, being like, "Hey, do you need like an editor?" Because I tried to scroll up in our DMs before, but I there's like so many DMs I couldn't get to the top. Like I was scrolling for like 30 minutes and it was still in this year, and I was like, great. So I tried to find the first ever message he sent me, but I literally just couldn't find it. But I'm pretty sure he just like DM'd me or something like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, saying, "Do I need an editor?" And I was like, yeah. So then he just became my editor, really.
That long ago?
Then I've just used him.
A year and a half ago?
No, yeah, probably a year and a half ago. Yeah, I reckon it would have been a year and a half ago, yeah.
That's actually crazy.
I've been working with him for a while, yeah. He edits like all my YouTube videos, does all my thumbnails, does everything. So.
When did you actually start? Did you start doing YouTube first, or obviously did you start doing streaming?
I kind of did it both at the same time. Like when I started streaming, I also made a YouTube channel to like put my stream highlights on. But I started to stream first before I actually made a YouTube video.
When did you get partner?
August of last year. So nearly a year ago. In a few months, it'll be a year ago.
How long were you doing streaming before you actually got partner?
I think it was like, it would have been a year and February, March, April, May, June. Yeah, a year and 7 months. and then I got partner.
That's a really good turnaround, a year and a half, and then
Yeah,
get partner. Like
I
that's.
was happy. Yeah, that was really good.
What was it like when you actually got that email though that said like you've got Twitch Partner, you've applied for it, you've got it? What was that like?
Yeah. No, because like I was more gassed about because like there's like a requirements that you have to reach in order to get it.
Yeah.
I remember I was literally because I moved my setup. I was over there on the other side of my room, and like I remember it was on stream I think, and I was like, "You've got the requirements," and I was like, "That's so like I was so happy." But I went outside that night and I was just like, I don't know, I was just gassed. Like I was so happy. I tweeted it obviously. Those people congratulating me. Obviously, Josh was, and then I think like a week later, I probably applied for it. So I had to write out some like English essay, basically saying how much you love Twitch and how much it means to you, and hope to get it basically. But I got denied first time. But I think that's because I literally applied when I was averaging like 76, and in order to get it, you have to average like 75. So then like a month later, I reapplied when I was averaging like 90, 95, and then I got it. So
was that demotivating at all? Did it kind of like make you want to go like just grind even more, kind of like go harder, or did it kind of demotivate you?
I can't really remember, to be honest. Like I just knew that I don't think I really cared that much because I knew that I was averaging more viewers then when I got declined. So I was like, if I reapply now, I'll probably get it because I'm averaging like an extra 20, 30 viewers. So I reapplied and I got it. I got it live on the stream actually. The Twitch staff came in my chat and I was like, yo, check your emails. And I was like, wait, what have I done? Because there's some Twitch stuff in my chat and it's like, congratulations, you've been accepted. And I was like, great. I'm pretty sure there's a clip of it on my Instagram.
That's crazy. What do you actually get like? Yeah. What did you kind of like get that initial audience from doing? Were you doing like? It's obviously done like solo cash clips and done pretty well in those like over the last like year or two, whatever. What was like the main thing that you were doing that kind of got people's attention over to you?
Well, when I first started streaming, I can't even remember. I'm pretty sure it was like I was in like viewers own wars and whatever. But this was like ages ago. Like this is like before World Cup and everything. Like I always did like customs with my viewers, like not actual custom, like hide and seek and stuff, like just messing around. But then I remember I came third in a hype night. Like everyone was like, "Oh, hype night!" Like it's not an actual real tournament. Obviously, like you don't get anything for it. Yeah. But that was when hype night, like all the pros actually played it and stuff. This was like a year ago now, I think. I got third in that, and that like I think my average viewers went from like 20 to like 50. So I was happy with that. And then I kept streaming. A few months after that, I qualified DreamHack Finals, which helped me grow even more. That I went from like 60 average to like 100 average probably. And then I just streamed from then, and yeah, here I am now.
Do you kind of go into content as in like you want to be a content creator, or do you kind of want to be like a pro player in terms of like Fortnight? Because obviously you're doing pretty well with events and tournament stuff, and people kind of watch you for the high level gameplay, even though you die every day in arena, like back to back.
I don't know. I'm trying to just do both. Like I don't know. It's like it's hard to try and balance like content as well as trying to like become the best, because obviously it's hard to do both. Like I'm trying to stream every day whilst also doing YouTube videos, whilst also playing the game, trying to like playing like when I'm streaming, it's so like when you're getting stream sniped by like loads of people just landing on you constantly, it's just so boring. Like I literally go 5 games dying off spawn, and like you'll lose viewers because of it as well. Like people will be like, well, this is boring, you're just dying, and then people will stop watching, and then it's just so like annoying. But recently I've started to play a lot more off stream. Like I probably stream for like 3-4 hours a day, and then I get off, have like an hour break, and then I get back on like arena and like creative and just play off stream to actually try and like do well. And like I'm feeling improvement. So
do you feel like you have to kind of improve, because obviously the game's kind of really competitive now? Do you feel like you have to improve all the time to actually try and compete and stay up there?
I mean, yeah, a perfect example would be like Mungo. Like what was it? Mungo and Micho, they quit the game for like a month and went to Warzone, or not Warzone, the new COD that came out at the time. Bear in mind, they just won FNCS. They quit, and then because they were the top, they were the best. Like they still are. They're basically like some of the best players in the world, obviously. But they quit the game, or they didn't quit, but they took a break onto Call of Duty, came back, and they didn't even qualify like for heats or anything.
I know, that was crazy. So, like, time when they didn't qualify, and you had like they were like playing with Benji and stuff, 3 W clears, no idea, all this shit. It was like, oh no, it's just
exactly. Like it just shows that everyone's like improving so fast that you can't even take like a 2-week, 3-week break, because you'll come back and just be bad basically, like, or not bad, but you know what I mean, like be a lot harder. Like, everyone will be so much better.
But even like the players you find in like solo arena now are kind of like, you know, like they're not obviously amazing, but like they'd give you a fucking goal, like, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, some people you come up against and they're just like you don't even think they're real people, and then some other people you come up against and you'll be like, whoa, like what's just that? I've just been rolled by this fast now. What's going on? But yeah, no, like in order to be like the best at Fortnite, you can't really take a break, or you can't really play another game either. Like you just have to play basically Fortnite and just play all the time pretty much. Like there's no more to it.
You were playing yesterday, and the guy, you didn't get stream snipe, but he killed you in like fucking Slurpee or whatever. Like he won, like you got him like 17 HP, one pumped, and
oh yeah,
you brought him into the lobby, started shit talking. It was good. Do you find like, do you find like those kind of kids like add value to the stream in terms of like giving content, you know, like
yeah,
just fucking with them and stuff?
100%. Because people are always like whenever someone chats, like you know, I get them in my game. I'm like, all right, let's 1v1. And people are like, oh, you're giving them attention, you're giving them clout or whatever, you're doing what they want. But realistically, no one from my stream is going to go and sub to their YouTube channel. Like, it's just not going to happen. And I'm just trolling them. And yeah, it's good content as well because chat loves some toxicity. So like that kid that was being toxic in my chat, he came and said 1v1 me or whatever. I was like, all right, let's go. He won the first round. And then he was like, oh, I'm so much better. I'm so much better. Then I just 5-1. I just won the next 5 in a row. And then he was like, yo, GG, bro, at the end of it. And then
he was begging for a follow and everything at the end. It was like, oh, no.
Yeah, I saw. He was like, yo, mind if you shout out my YouTube? And it's like, so you've came in my chat, been toxic, I railed you, and now you want a shout out. Like, what's going on? But
Fortnite kids, man. Love that.
Yeah, exactly. It just shows that people, like, he acts all hard, and then I rail him, and then he wants to be my friend.
He was talking like a roadman and everything. Like,
yeah,
oh, no.
he was. Yeah. And then he's like, yo, GG, bro, by the way, you're really good. And I was like, thanks. So it's about like, what's going on? But it happens with everyone.
In terms of like stream servers and stuff, does that ever get you down? Is it ever like, you know, like, because that must fuck you off, especially if you're trying to do a tournament and stuff. Like you're constantly getting griefed and stuff. Because as you said, like you want to do content as well as like being like a pro player. So it must be kind of hard trying to balance the two of them.
Yeah, no, like obviously I'm not a pro player, but like that's what I aspire. Like that's what I want to like try and be, as well as a content creator. You know, like Scific, like how he streams loads as well. Yeah, exactly. So I obviously want to try and do that. But when I play tournaments, I don't really get stream sniped at all, or not that I'm aware of. But when I play customs, when I'm trying to practice for the tournaments, I get like 5 kids landing on me in like a custom game, and obviously I'm just trying to practice, so that obviously ruins my practice. So it's just boring. And arena as well, it's just like it ruins the content of the stream, because if I'm dying or spawn every game because I'm getting landed on by like 5-10 kids, it's just boring, isn't it? Like you don't want to watch someone die of spawn every game.
Yeah.
So it does ruin the content of the stream, but it does make me like sometimes I want to end stream. Like I'm about to end stream and just come off, because what's the point in streaming if I'm just gonna die every game?
Do you feel like you have to put in like certain amount of hours per day and stuff? And do you feel like if you're gonna stream something, you just rage quit the stream? Does that kind of like mentally does that kind of fuck with you? Like,
yeah, like the other day I was playing a cash cup and I died, and like the whole chat started laughing or whatever. So I just ended stream. I was like, nah, I'm not that. I literally just ended stream, and then literally 5 minutes later, I was like, oh, I wish I didn't end stream. Like, you know, it's like, I don't know, it's weird, but yeah, I don't really know. Like, normally I have my chat turned off in tournaments.
Yeah.
But like, I always check it every now and then. And when I died then, and the whole chat was laughing, like, I was fuming, and I was like, yeah, I'm ending stream. But you know, I feel like every day I try and do at least a minimum of a 3-hour stream. Especially at the moment, it's so hard to do longer than 3 hours because the game's like so stale, because the next season's out in like I think like 10 days. So there's no tournaments, or there's literally nothing you can do except for arena for the next 10 days. So it does get boring. But
going back to content, what was obviously you got the big Jarvis donation. I want to talk about that for a bit. Like, what was that like seeing? Obviously, you watched FaZe pretty much obviously before that, yeah. So you knew who Jarvis was and stuff.
Yeah.
So
when
he came into your chat, what was that feeling like?
I thought it was fake, like, because he donated $5, and I was like, oh, it's just one of those fake. Like, I always get like people pretending to be Mr. Beast and whatever come in my chat, and like, you know, I don't know, it's just like I literally thought it was fake, and then he donated $250, being like, this is not fake, and I was like, wait a second, this might actually be real. And then yeah, the worst, like, I was literally about to end stream. Like, if he gave it another 2 minutes, I would have ended stream, because I was like on my full screen webcam, like talking to chat about to come off, because it's like, I think it's at like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. and I never streamed. I think I did like a 7-hour stream, and normally I stream for like 3-4 hours. So that day, for some reason, I just streamed for longer, and like I don't know, it was weird. It was weird.
How much money did you actually donate that time then?
He donated, what was it?
10 grand?
He didn't. Yeah, no, but he donated $5, then 250, then another 250, and then 10 grand. So it was like 10.5K or something.
What have you done with that money since?
It's still in my PayPal. It's like my PayPal got locked, so I haven't been able to get it.
Fuck
so,
off.
Yeah, no, I literally haven't been able to get it. So I had to ring them up and was like, listen, I'm underage. I'm sorry. Can I have my money? They're like, yeah, you'll be able to get it in 180 days. I was like, sick. So in 6 months, I can get my money. So it's actually been 6 months. Because he donated, I'm pretty sure it was the 23rd of December, or was like the 21st or something. And now it's obviously, we're in what, May? So I'm pretty sure I can ring them up and get the money. But it's so like, when you ring them up, it's so like, just because they don't understand it. They're like, why would someone give you £10,000? And it's like, listen, just give me the money. Like, I can't be bothered. Then they start asking for loads of details and stuff. Like, because when he first donated it, I was scared because people were telling me that like people like just get the money taken from them if they're underage and stuff. And I was like, no way can this happen? Like, what's going on? But then luckily they said I'll get it in 6 months. So
you feel like having that money? Do you feel like having that money locked away has kind of been a blessing in disguise almost?
Yeah, probably to be honest. But yeah, it just means I haven't spent any of it, which is a good thing.
What would you have spent it on?
Honestly, I don't think I would have spent it in the first place, because like I don't really know. Like everything I've bought, like my new keyboard and mouse or like headphones, whatever, I've just bought with like the money I get from streaming anyway. So I would have probably just stayed in the bank account. But yeah, I don't really know. I'm gonna get a car, but luckily my granddad, like ever since I was born, my granddad like gave me basically enough money to get a car. So I'm probably just gonna save it. I might get a new PC soon. Might go on holiday. I don't really know, to be honest. But yeah.
Definitely a holiday after this fucking whole COVID shit, man. I'm gonna go over to America there next year with a few of the boys. Like, just go over there, get absolutely pissed drunk, just ganji, snorting.
I don't blame you.
You know, I'm joking. Anyway, but yeah. I mean, like, were you in SRN before? Were you in SRN? Yeah. What was that like for you then? Because I heard a couple of things about SRN. They didn't pay you or whatever. There was like some sort of breakdown towards the end.
Yeah. So I joined DK, then I left DK, then I joined SRN, and I was meant to get like a contract from them or whatnot, and then I basically, after like the first month, because I don't really care, like I was in DK and I wasn't getting any money for it, so I was just happy to be a part of the org, you know. So I was just doing my own thing, you know, being in Sanity. After like a month, I was like, can I get a contract? But then the person that was meant to give me the contract left, so then it went like. So I couldn't get one. So then it went like another month without getting one. And then I was like, what's going on? I just want a contract. And then I just left in the end because I just never got one. But I love Glorians. Glorians is such a nice guy. That's why like I never tweeted about it or anything, because I just didn't really care. But I was just happy to be a part of the team, really.
Did you what sort of relationships did you build from SRN? Did you meet, like, who did you meet inside there? Who do you still talk to now, if anybody? What was that kind of like family vibe like? Yeah,
I met Dylan, but I never actually spoke to him. Like, it was weird. He was in the team, and then I never spoke to him. I only like started to speak to him like a few months ago. And same with Mercy, although I knew Mercy before. Mercy messaged me like, I think 2 months after I first started streaming in 2019. Because he was in an org called Defuse, I think. And he was like, do you want to join? And then I'm pretty sure I said like no. And then like, a week later I was like, yes. And then he just never responded. But then Mercy's the person that asked me if I wanted to join Sonita, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
You know, I don't really know. I met Mercy, I met Dylan, although I knew Mercy before, but I just kind of stuck to myself and just still streamed, just did my own thing, really.
What's your relationship been like with Dylan? Because obviously he's been, I mean, I don't want to take away from the whole TNA stuff, but he's obviously in TNA and you guys obviously know each other. Was that like a factor? Did you get into TNA? Not because it didn't, but like, was that like a, you know, you got a massive vouch kind of thing?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I know it was weird because when the whole TNA RC came out, like, I was thinking of ideas what I could do, like, what should I do? And then I spoke to Dylan, because obviously he was in the team, and he was like, before I ever spoke to him, he was vouching for me. So I messaged him being like, what do you think I should do for this video? What do you think I should do? So then we got in a call, and like we were talking about like what videos I could do for because they did like the different submission videos. So me being friends with Dylan, it probably helped, obviously, because he was vouching for me. But I don't think if it wasn't for Dylan, I wouldn't have got in. I still feel like I would have got in anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But you know, he was definitely helpful because if I ever had like a question about like what I should do, whatever, he could just message Kirsch and basically be like, "What do you think like Scific should do for this video or whatever?" Because they wanted to be unique. They like one thing I got really stuck on in the submission is they said do unique content, but the only thing I could do unique was IRL content, and before that I already did like an IRL video. So I was a bit like, well, what can I do? Like, I can't just do a Fortnite stream because that's what I normally do. I can't really do an IRL video because I've already done one of those. So I was so stuck on what to do. So didn't kind of help me with that. But
was that like
people...
was that similar to the phase 5 thing, like in terms of the different challenges over like a couple of weeks and kind of like narrowing it down and stuff?
Yeah, it was literally the same. Like, yeah, it was basically like that. Yeah. So they chose top 100 people, then 50 people, then 20 people, then I think from top 20 they went to top. I think it was meant to be top 5 or top 4. But out of the top 4 they chose like 11 people, I think. So yeah, I was kind of scared because I thought there was only meant to be 4 people. So obviously when I watched it live on stream to get my reaction, see if I got in or not, and then the 4 people went, and I was like, so I didn't get in. Nice, like great. And then they were like special announcement in the next 5 minutes, and that's what phase 5 like. Phase did a special announcement, but they only recruited 1 more person. I was like, all right, let's hope this is me. And then it wasn't me, and then I was like, okay, so I'm really not in. And then there was another one, and then another one, and then I was like, yeah, I was happy. Although they literally put me at the very end because I didn't know how many people they would recruit, but they were like, it was up to like 9 more people, and I was like, okay, there's a lot of people here. I don't know if I'm gonna get in, and then I got in last. They literally put me at the very end.
Well, I wanted to ask actually about the whole TNA stuff was I talked to Milliam about the whole phase 5 thing.
Oh yeah,
not on the podcast, but like DMs and stuff, and it must have been fucking nerve wracking because like you want to obviously get in. It's gonna be like big for your career, building yourself. Were you kind of like shitting it? Were you like nervous?
Yeah, I wanted to get in. I wanted to join. So like I had a live reaction on stream. I'm pretty sure actually no, I was gonna say Josh might have made it into a YouTube video, but I don't think he did. He's slacking. But yeah, I was nervous because it was like I was on like 1.6k viewers. Yeah. I was like, if I don't get in with this many viewers, think about how embarrassing that would be. Like, but luckily I got in.
What's your most amount of viewers you've had on a stream at one time?
It was either then or when I called for DreamHack finals because I'm pretty sure Varks hosted me as well that day. I think I got up to like 1.something thousand as well. So it's either my TNA announcement or that. I'm not sure.
That's crazy.
But it's in the one that it's like the high 1000s.
Do you see yourself being able to get up to like? Obviously, it's a fucking hard question to answer. But like, do you feel like you're going to be able to get up to that kind of 1k to 2k viewers, like that sort of range? Because I feel like that's the next step for you, like in terms of like number wise, you need to be able to get up to like 500, 600, 700 and consistently get that. You feel like that's something how are you going to try and get that? I guess is the question I wanted to ask.
Yeah, well, in my opinion, like the easiest way to grow nowadays is literally placing in a tournament. But obviously to place in a tournament, you have to, obviously there's a lot of dedication in that. But like, I don't know, I just have to, I'm just going to hope that I can pop off next season and grow from that. But I don't know, like, because Void's a good example. Like, I don't know if you know who Void is, but he's literally been popping off recently. I remember he played with Connor and PNK, who I'm friends with. He played with them he had like 2k followers.
Yeah.
That was like a few months ago. And now he's on like 25k followers.
He plays with Slender Wolf, isn't it?
Yeah, he plays with them now. Yeah.
I remember casting over them with Loop Boy. I was doing that for like a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy motherfucker, man. I swear to God. That trio, man. Retailer Road just fucking shitting on people, man.
That's what I mean. And like, he's streamed before then, but now he averages like, I think 500 odd viewers, like 400, 500 viewers. So it just shows that putting your all into comp and then doing well will help with your stream as well a lot. But yeah, that's what I'm hoping to do. I'm hoping to just try and pop off in tournaments and like place consistently and place well. And then obviously if your name's on the leaderboard, you're going to start to get more and more viewers. But yeah, I'm just going to stream consistently as well and hope that viewers come that way.
How would you how would you initially start streaming? Like what would you start playing? What was the initial kind of like, I want to say like the first like 2 to 3 months of streaming? What was that like for you?
I can't really remember. I played Fortnite. I just can't remember what I did. I'm pretty sure I just played arena. I just grinded arena, like solo arena every day. I think I did. Oh no, I remember I did solo squads because that's when solo squads were like was an actual thing.
Yeah.
I'd literally drop like 20 bomb after 20 bomb on solo squads. I would run the lobbies. It was so good. That was like probably my favorite time on Fortnite. Like around then in like World Cup time.
Yeah.
I think that's the best part. But yeah, I remember I literally did solo squads, and then I met Ice, who was my duo. Then I did like duo customs with him all the way up to World Cup. And obviously we didn't qualify. So then he quit, and then I just started to do solos again. And then, yeah, I don't know. I literally just played Fortnite the whole time. Although I think this time a year ago, I started to play like a GTA.
Yeah.
Because it was like when Fortnite was like, there was like nothing going on. I think it was a break till next season. I played GTA for like 3-4 months, and then I got banned from the server. So then I came back to Fortnite. But I do feel like people are saying that I should go back and play GTA. But
yeah.
like there's a part of me which is like, yeah, I want to do that because it will change the content. But at the same time, I feel like I'm the best I've ever been at Fortnite now. I don't want to like become washed or whatever, you know? And
Yeah.
go like that opportunity away. So I'm just basically playing Fortnite only every day to try and improve.
Do you feel sort of like a pressure to have to play Fortnite though? Like you obviously must still enjoy the game if you're still playing it, obviously. But like,
yeah.
do you feel like you have to stream Fortnite? Do you feel like kind of confined to that, to just that game, and to just, you know, like playing arena, playing like really sweaty games and stuff like that, like competitive wise?
I don't know, like obviously I built my fan base around or my viewer base around Fortnite. So if I was to play a different game, I probably wouldn't get as many viewers. Obviously, that's just obvious, you know. But I feel like if like I remember when I played Fortnite and I went to GTA, my viewer count like didn't drop, like it stayed the same, if not went up. So I was like, okay, maybe GTA is another game I could play. So it's nice to know that if I ever wanted to play GTA and get decent viewers, so I could play that. But I don't know what other game I'd play really. Like I do sometimes play CS, but it's just the most boring game to stream. And like, I know Valorant as well. I think Valorant's a boring game. That's my opinion. I think that's a boring game to stream. So I don't really know what else I'd stream. I'd either stream GTA or Fortnite, but I just prefer Fortnite. I find it more fun. So
there's no games at the moment like where it's like there's no like streamable games, I guess.
Literally, yeah, that's the thing.
It's like Valorant or Fortnite. Take your pick. Take your fucking poison. Like
yeah, literally choose whatever game you want. But yeah, I started playing DayZ again. I don't know if you know what DayZ is. It's like a zombie game. I love that game. I've got like over 1,000 hours on that. Like before I started streaming, I played that game every single day. But that is the most. It's fun to play, but it's the most boring game to stream because it's literally a running simulator. Like you die and you just have to run for like 2 hours, like in real time to get like to places. It's crazy. But yeah, that's a really fun game to play, but a really boring game to stream. So I'd never stream that. But
who's your biggest inspiration? Who's your biggest inspiration for getting to content creation? Streaming, but mainly content creation. Who was like the main guy, like a YouTuber or whatever?
Probably Syndicate. Yeah.
Knew that was coming.
Probably, yeah,
screenshots.
Syndicate. Yeah, I got the pictures now. Yeah, no, because I remember I don't know when, like back in like year 7, year 8 or whatever. I used to always watch those like 2 YouTubers. It was Roman Atwood and Syndicate. Those are like the only YouTubers I watch. I always watch their videos. And then I don't know when I started playing Fortnite. I think it would have been year 9, right? Year 9, I think it would have started. Yeah. Or like year 10, something like that. So then before I started streaming, I saw other streamers. Like at the time, there was like Slappy, Skeptic, Winters, Mongrel, Savage. Benji wasn't popular then, I don't think. Benji blew up like a few months after them. But there was obviously also Benji as well. And I saw all these people doing really well. And I was like, you know, I want to try and do that. So and because we were all similar ages as well, I was like, yeah, I'll try it. And I just basically did. But you know, Syndicate would be probably the main motivation because I watched him for like since I was 8, I think. So how long is that? Nearly 9 years, yeah. So
were you mainly into like Call of Duty when you were younger? Like Call of Duty, was that like the main game you played and stuff? So Syndicate must have been. Did you actually ever think about streaming Call of Duty? Like because obviously Warzone's doing pretty well on Twitch and stuff. Do you ever feel like going into that?
A lot of people do say that I should go to Warzone because people think that I'd be good at it because like my aim's decent, but I don't really know. Like even if I was good at it, I don't even think I'd want to go to it. Like because I still enjoy Fortnite. Like Fortnite's obviously is dying. Like it is dying. Like unless this next season's good, which hopefully it is. But I don't know. There is a part of me that's like maybe I should go and try Warzone and see what happens. Like Symphony did, and like what Nick Marks, people like that. They all went to Warzone, and now they're like still averaging like Nick Marks gets like 70k viewers. But so it's obviously a popular game. But if Fortnite was to die, that's the game I'd go to. I'd definitely go to Warzone.
I feel
I
like
tried it out on stream before.
it's a difficult game to transition towards because it's not like you do the tournaments, but the tournaments are mainly like for the massive streamers and stuff and the content creators.
Exactly,
so there's no really like competitiveness. And I had a guy on 2 weeks ago, and he was on about like Call of Duty. There's not like a lot of competitiveness going on in the game at the moment. Like there's no like solo cash cups, stuff like that. So it would be kind of difficult to transition over there. It'd be mainly just for fun, more so than actually like competitiveness. And I don't know. I feel like if you get into competitive gaming, it's kind of difficult to just go to casual gaming. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like I don't know. There's like on Warzone, there'd be nothing to really grind for. Like obviously you can get like skins on your guns and stuff, but I don't really know. But the only people that get invited to the tournaments, as you said, is like Nick Merckx and Symphony and people like that. So like I wouldn't obviously get invited to one of those tournaments because I'm not as popular as them. So I don't know. I think Fortnite would be easier to blow up from like if I just like grinded the game and improved a lot more and then placed in a tournament. Like for example, when I've literally seen it before because before I placed in Hype Night, I was having like 20 viewers and bang went up to 50. Before DreamHack Finals, I was averaging like 60 viewers and went up to like 100. So like it's just that one tournament that you do well in can like boost you a lot. So I don't know. I just want to try and keep doing well in tournaments. I say keep doing well. I want to actually start to do well in tournaments, and then yeah, hopefully gain more viewers from that.
You feel like Twitter is actually important with growing Twitch? Because I feel like Twitch is a bit of a difficult platform to actually grow like from the bottom to the top. You kind of need to bring other platforms into the frame. Do you feel like 100%. Twitter is one of the main like outlets for what's what I'm looking for people to kind of go over and find you, if that makes sense?
Yeah, 100%. Like before I started streaming, I never used Twitter. I thought Twitter was for like old people, like Facebook and stuff. But Twitter helps so much. Like if you're streaming and you're not using Twitter, then like you're at such a disadvantage. Like for Scully, for instance, he's been suspended on Twitter, and he's even said himself that like he doesn't think he can like ever like blow up a lot because his Twitter, like he can't use Twitter. Like Twitter is like so important in my opinion. Like Instagram, Twitter, TikTok nowadays. TikTok's also good to post like clips on and stuff because you can get a lot of viewers from that. Like I remember I had a post get like 3 million views a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
and I got like probably it's not that many. It'll put like 50 people come to my chat being like, "Yo, I'm from TikTok," so it helps obviously. But you know, I feel like Twitter's very helpful. Like if you're trying to stream and you're not using any other social media, it's impossible. Like it's literally impossible in my opinion.
When you put time to TikTok as well, do you feel like, you know, I don't know, with TikTok, I feel like a lot of the people just they don't really. You know, obviously, if you get 3 million fucking views, like it's gonna be like a lot of people will come over to your Twitch. But I feel like with TikTok, it's a good way to grow.
True.
But yeah, but a lot of people don't really go on to like onto your socials and stuff like that. I feel like obviously there's a good portion who do that, but like if 3 million people and you said there are 50 people coming to your chat, like thereabouts, like it's not a great ratio. Do you feel like when you do a TikTok like that and then people come over to your Twitch, is kind of like gratification for doing TikTok and stuff?
Yeah. Now, like there are times where I'm like, I might just stop doing TikTok. Like I don't know if I should do it, but then it does help as well. Like the other day, the weirdest thing happened. There was some kid that came in my chat and he was like, "Yo, my mum used to teach you," and I was like, "Wait, what?" Like I was so confused, and he was like, "Yeah, I saw you on TikTok," and then he said the teacher's name and whatever, and I was like, "Wait, that was like my maths teacher in year 5." So like, if it wasn't for TikTok, he would have probably never found out about me. But that was so weird. Like my maths teachers from year 5's son has came in my stream and like, I don't know, that was crazy. But I do feel like TikTok helps expand me because people always message me and they're like, "Oh, I saw you on my For You page." So like my IULs will message me and be like, "Oh, I've just seen you on my For You page." I'm like, fair enough. But yeah, TikTok's like easy to grow in my opinion. Like it's like that 3 million view post. That got a lot of hate. I think that's why I got so many views because everyone's like, "Oh, you're such a sweat, you're such a sweat," and because of the toxic comments, it like got out there more and more people saw it. But I gained like 10k followers from that post, I think, on TikTok. So I was on like 1k followers. Now I'm on like 12k. But I've obviously gained that another k since then. But yeah, I don't know. I think TikTok's so free to go on. Like I don't know. Someone said the other day on the YouTuber versus boxing match.
Yeah.
It's like the person that Jarvis is fighting has got like 50 million followers on TikTok, and Jarvis has obviously got like 4.5 million subs on YouTube. and everyone's saying that Jarvis's subs would outsell more tickets than the person with 50 million like followers on TikTok would, and that's the truth. Like, I don't know, the followers on TikTok mean less in my opinion.
Yeah, it's kind of like,
so easy.
It's like investment as well. Like if you sub to a person on YouTube, it's normally generally you like their content, whereas a TikTok is like, you know, double tap, like boom,
exactly, literally,
like 20 seconds of fame almost.
Yeah, like, yeah, I don't know, like, and plus all the TikTokers are literally moving to YouTube. Like they all, like every popular TikToker has made a YouTube channel and like does YouTube videos because they know that YouTube's better, and like it's a lot harder to go on, because I'm pretty sure there's like, I think Taylor Holden or whatever his name is. I think I don't know how. Yeah, Taylor Holden. On TikTok he gets like millions and millions of views, but his YouTube videos get like 100 to 200k views. Obviously that's still a lot, but like the ratio there's a lot, you know, different. It just shows that TikTok's a lot easier, you know.
What's your eyebrows think you doing content and stuff? Have they ever like came into your stream and kind of, you know, 'cause I know when I started doing like, you know, whatever, it's like streaming whatever like that, especially on YouTube when I used to do that sort of stuff, is like they couldn't just take the piss. Do you get people who just like not try and bring you down, but like it's like, oh look, he's streaming, look at that guy, you know, that shit.
Nah, because I started in when did I start streaming? It was 2019, so I think it would have been the beginning of year 10. Yeah, January 2019, so it would have been the beginning of year 10 or year 9, I can't remember, whatever. But there were always like some kids that like tried to mock it, but none of my friends really mocked it. A few of my friends like mocked it as a joke, and I knew they were joking, but there were some like actual weirdos around my school that like tried to mock me for it, and it's like, what? But at the same time, those weirdos are the ones messaging me now asking for money. Like that kid literally messaged me the other day saying like, oh, you got donated 10k from Jarvis, can I have some money? And I'm like, what? Like, I don't know who you are. Like, it's the weirdest thing. Like people from
you get recognized when you go outside or anything like that? Like
no, of course not.
Like in your local area, surely people know that you do like content creation and stuff. Do you ever get like noticed out and about, like in like locally, like within like where you live?
I haven't yet, but it's weird. I see a lot of people in my chat being like, oh, whereabouts are you from inside? I'm from this place, and that place is like next to where I live, and I'm like, wow, like I could like, so many people live in like my area that watch my stream that don't know I live in that area, because obviously I'm not gonna just dox myself.
That's crazy.
So it's weird to think that I could actually go outside and like I could get recognized because of all these people that have basically like said where they live, and it's so close to me. Like, it's really weird.
Is there like do a lot of people live in? Sorry, like it seems like a big fucking place. Like,
yeah, I know. Yeah, like it's weird. Someone I met online, Trixie. I literally just met him. I can't even remember how I met him because it was so long ago. But we literally live like 10-minute car journey away from each other. Like, and same with Mills. I don't know if you know Mills.
Yeah.
Yeah, she literally lives like 15 minutes away from me and Trixie. Like, it's so weird to think we've met online. You could live anywhere in the world, and yet you live 10 minutes away from me. Like, me and Trixie are going to the same college. Like, Trixie's going to start to come to my college this year. So like, it's weird.
But you know, girl action, love that.
No.
No girls.
Nah.
Why
college?
not?
Oh, you should see college. There's no. Like, I don't know. Like, every girl you look at in my college, I think has like pretty bright pink hair, like spider leggings on, and like boots that like are this big, and it's like, what am I looking at? Like, no, it's bad.
No.
It is so bad.
Man, the girls where I live, bro, I tell you, I wouldn't, even if you got like a plastic bag over their head, I wouldn't even touch them. You know? No, seriously, because yeah. I mean, I live in a very small place, like maybe like 300 people, 400 people, so
plastic bag over the head.
Just all inbreds. But yeah, I want to go to college just for the experience, you know, more than anything else.
No, I think your college in Ireland, is that you like if you go to college, university. Do you move out? Yeah. Like, would you move out?
It's like an hour away, so
depending on where. Okay.
Probably, yeah.
Because for us, I'm pretty sure. Because for us, yeah, your college are our university. I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
something like that. I don't fucking know.
Did you stay in school until you were 18 or 19?
Yeah, I was 17 when I left school, so last year.
Okay. All right, and then now you go to. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Because I'm finishing college when I'm 18. Yeah, I finished college when I'm 18. And then I could go to uni, but I'm not going to do that because it costs loads of money. But yeah, it's weird. School systems are so confusing.
Is college like Is it just like secondary school? So you go from secondary school into
No,
college?
it's completely different. It's literally completely different. Oh, there's okay. So there's sixth form, college, and so you can either choose to go to a sixth form or basically college. So if you basically went to so my old school that I went to, they had sixth form. So I could have basically stayed on at that school and gone to sixth form. So it's the same as college, but it's just connected to a school, which is really weird. And I obviously don't want to do that. Yeah, but college is completely different because college, I go in on Monday for like an hour. On Tuesday, I'm in all day. Wednesday, I go in for like an hour. Thursday, I go in for 3 hours. And then Friday, I go in for like 5 hours. But at school, I'd go in 7 hours every day. So like I have a lot more free time, but I still hate it.
I know, I know a lot of
Still
people
terrible.
I know a lot of people from England who go to like college or university, and I just don't understand it. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Like, cause it would in Ireland, it's just like, you know, you do fucking primary school for 8 years, secondary school for 6 years, and then college if you get enough points, off with you. A lot of a simpler system.
Yeah, that makes more sense. So maybe we've got I don't even know. We've got nursery and then primary school, secondary school, sixth form, college, university. Yeah, I don't know. There's too many things. I hate school and hate college. I just want to leave.
What's it been
But I
like
don't
going
know.
to college during the pandemic? Because obviously a lot of it will
Yeah, it's
probably
been
be
really
online.
weird. Yeah, it's been really weird. I've done no work. Yeah, that's that. I've done nothing. Like, because for the first like 4 months of college, we went in for like a week and then everything, because we went into another lockdown, so everything became online. So I think we only stopped doing that like 2 months ago. So for the first, how long, like 6 months of college or something, it was all online and no one did anything because we're at home. Like, you know, who's going to do work at home realistically? I just had Microsoft Teams up and had Fortnite up on my other monitor and I was just chilling. Yeah. But,
what was that essay to write the other night?
oh,
Like 2 nights
God.
ago.
Yeah. So it was due in on like the 25th and my teacher messaged me literally like 20 minutes after it was due in, and like, you missed the deadline. You have until the 27th to do it, otherwise you fail the whole course. I was like, what's going on? So I had to bash that out. But I procrastinate a lot. Like, that's why I'm always late starting my streams. I literally get out of the shower, come sit down in my chair, be like, all right, guys, I'll be live in 10 minutes. And then I'll watch a YouTube video for like an hour. And I'm like, wait, I needed to go live, and I just forget. Same with college work. Like, I could have a 1 hour piece of college work and it would take me like 6 hours to do it. Because I don't know, it's annoying. I wish I could just do it, get it done, and then have the whole day to myself. But it would literally take me the whole day to do like an hour piece of work. Because I don't know, I'd open up Twitter and YouTube and then I'm off. You know?
Procrastinate is the worst fucking thing, man. I can't. I'm trying to get my time management down, but I just can't be arsed. Like, even today, like, delayed it from 2 till 3. It's like, yeah, grand job.
Yeah.
You know, just we'll see there. No, but yeah, like, I don't know, like, delaying stuff is a big fucking issue for me. Like, last week with I was trying to get Lawrence on last week, and obviously he had stuff to do, and I was like, okay, fair enough. But yeah, I don't know, like, time management's pretty important. I just can't do it. Fucking load of shit.
Yeah, I can't do it. Yeah, yeah, neither can I, to be honest. I say, like, I set myself goals and I say I'm gonna do it, and then I just never do. I just, like, if it's due college work, I'm like, oh, I'll do this now, and then I just don't do it. And then a week later, I'm like, oh wait, I needed to do that, and then, you know, just get in trouble because I haven't done it. But
with TNA, what was that like, where do you see yourself going with TNA? Do you feel like you're gonna be there for like quite a long time? Do you feel like that's kind of like your home now? Because obviously most things are contracted. I get that, but like, do you feel like long term, do you see yourself in TNA?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I really like the team. I see a lot of potential within the team. Yeah, I like it. Like, it's got a family feel to it already. Like, I've been added to all the chats and everything, and everyone's really nice. You know, I enjoy being a part of it. It's really good.
Who's the main people inside in TNA do you kind of talk to on a daily basis?
Dylan, Kersh, Jappel sometimes, Joaquin sometimes. They're the managers, and Joaquin's one of the owners. That's about it really. I just talk to Dylan basically every day.
Would you ever move over to the TNA house if you got the offer?
If I got the offer, 100%. Yeah, 100%. Because I'd drop out of college, I'd go over there, and I just stream. I reckon, because you're surrounding yourself with other people that want to also do, like, you know, succeed. So I'd stream for so long. I reckon I do like 10-hour streams every day, because like there's nothing stopping me at home. Like my mum makes me have to go downstairs to eat dinner. I have to go and make my own dinner and stuff. I'm not just gonna leave the stream on when I'm not here. But there, I could just order food and just stream for hours and hours and hours.
I'm the exact same, man. It's like just fucking. I'd love to be able to like move into a content house of people that actually enjoy like living with and stuff, and just try and grind out content and stuff there. But like, it's with the pandemic, the moment we just can't do anything like that. Like obviously with SRNs, like they don't have a team house or anything like that at the moment. Like obviously it's a future project, but right now you can't really do that. It's like with COVID, you can't do fuck all. I remember talking to Upshot a couple of months back. He's in Complexity, and they have like a headquarters in Texas. It's like a fucking massive fucking building complex, and they can't go down there because of the COVID. So it limits a lot of opportunities you kind of have as a content creator. It's a fucking ball ache.
Yeah, it is. It is like I've been stuck indoors for the last 3 years or 2 years, however long it's been. I think it's been 2 years. Yeah, for the last 2 years, I've literally just been stuck inside. It's been streaming. I can't really complain because it's helped me grow a lot. Like I got partner from it. Again, like I think 40,000 followers on Twitch because of it and stuff. But at the same time, is it worth it? Because I could have, been going outside and been going on holiday and stuff. But I know I can't really. I'm happy because I could just. Everyone else is at home, so I can just stream, and everyone's at home, so they just watch me. But now that's kind of stopped because obviously everything's starting to get back to normal. Obviously the view count's been going down because people are at school and stuff. But I remember in I think a few months ago, I think like 2 months ago, I'd literally do early morning streams when I was off college, and I'd get up to like 400 or 500 viewers because everyone that's doing online, everyone that's doing online school would just tune into the stream and watch.
Yeah.
So that was really good. But then everyone started to go back to school. So if I was to stream now, I'd probably get like 50 to 100 viewers because everyone's at school, like on weekdays, unless it's in the evening. So
you need the whole setup tour stuff that one night, and you got like fucking 500, 600 viewers, I think, like around night, just doing like reviewing setup tours and stuff, man.
Oh yeah. That's good because people like being involved within the stream,
Yeah.
So like it's like if I was to like react to viewer montages, I'd probably go up to like 300-400 viewers maybe because people want me to like watch their video, their content. So yeah, I don't know. Reviewing setups are so funny on stream. Like some of the setups that you get sent are very interesting.
Do you feel like you get sort of a buzz when people are like, okay, I want this guy to react to my video because he's kind of like sort of cloudy. He's kind of like famous a little bit, You ever get like a buzz off that?
The worst. Not really, because it doesn't feel like that. Like I don't know. I don't really think about it. But the other day, some kid came in my chat that was being toxic. So I went on his YouTube channel and went onto his montage and just started violating him. And he got the clip, muted the audio, and uploaded that as a YouTube video saying Scific reacts to my montage. And I was just there like, I've actually just been played by this guy. Like he muted the audio and he made it act like I was saying really good things about his montage. And I was just there like, I don't know, like what's going on? What's actually going on? He's gone out of his way to get the clip of me, to edit it, to take out the audio, to then upload it onto his YouTube chat. I don't know. I was so confused. I was like, why has he done that? But yeah, it's not like I don't even see myself as clouted or anything. Like I don't think I am. Like he won't get views from that. Like I don't know. It's like when people clip me as well in game and they're like, oh, I've whacked you in my montage. It's like, all right, you're not gonna gain any views from it. At least I don't think so. I don't know. Do
you find it hard to kind of deal with those little fucking idiots that come into the chat, like little Fortnite kids? Because it's fairly easy to just because obviously all they want is attention. It's fairly easy to just kind of like get riled up by them, and I feel like all they want in their little life is just Scific for them to just get a little bit of attention, from Scific. That's all they want.
Yeah, that's literally how it feels sometimes. Like because I normally it's bad. I need to stop doing it, but I normally give attention to the toxic kids because it's content. Like someone's being toxic to me, I just start being toxic back. I 1v1 them or whatever, and because of that, because the people that always watch my stream that want me to play with them will start getting toxic to be able to 1v1 me, and like it's bad. I need to kind of stop with like 1v1ing the toxic people because it just makes the whole chat toxic, which is a bad thing. But yeah, I don't know.
Who are some of the people you've actually met through streaming from the very beginning that you still like talk to now? Like, because obviously you're quite close to Gibbs and a few of the mods and stuff like that. Who were kind of people you met at the very start that are still here now, if any?
I met Gibbs like probably a year ago. But the start would be Lewis LD. Do you know who Lewis LD is? I don't know.
Not a clue. No.
Well, I I was the most annoying person before I ever started streaming. I would go into streamers' chats and be like, "Yo, guys, is this PC good enough to stream on and stuff?" And I went back to my message logs on his chat the other day, and it was the worst thing. Every single day, I'd message him with another setup, being like, "Is this good enough to stream on?" Because I watched this stream before I started streaming. Like, I would go in his chat and watch him like every day before I started streaming. And yeah, he's a day one. He's been there since literally the day one. Like, I've always been there with him. So or he's always been there for me. And he's seen me grow, basically. He's like my Twitch dad, I guess you can say. So yeah.
Who were like the first people you met in the community in terms of like other streamers? Like, because I know you're friends with Arch himself and a couple other people. Who were like the other streamers in the community you kind of vibe with?
Well, like the first people, or like that I'm friends with now?
Yeah, now, like at the moment.
Oh, okay, Harry. You know Harry?
Love Harry, man. Oh
yeah,
no.
Yeah.
Harry was doing fucking Red Dead Redemption 2
Harry's,
role plays, man. He's amazing.
Yeah.
So funny.
Harry's also a day one as well. Like Harry and Lewis and Josh. I met them basically like they're like day ones. I remember I went back to Harry's also chat logs. Like the other night, I was just like, I don't know, I was just going down a nostalgic road, and I like went back to watch Lewis's clips and stuff. I went back to watch my old clips, and I went to go see Harry's first message in my chat. And it was like, "You're cracked, dude," or something. And I was like, oh god, I could not imagine him saying that now.
Harry's one of those streamers that's like he's doing extremely well for himself at the moment in terms of like variety. I feel like that's the best way to try and, you know, not try and grow into it, but like try and sustain yourself, is try and do variety of content. You're like, you know, like GTRP, he does Red Dead Redemption and stuff like that, and he does the football watch alongs and stuff. He's very entertaining guy. I don't know if you remember Saints.org at any point a couple of months back. They were basically
Josh was in it, right?
Yeah. I was a manager there.
Nice.
But yeah, we wanted to sign like Harry, you, load of our little streamers, sorry, not little streamers, like other streamers, like a load of you, and yeah, it kind of just went tits up. So, you know,
yeah, what happened to that? Didn't Josh like? Did you guys get paid, or like what happened? Did you get scammed? Or?
Basically, what happened was the original owner of Saints, that team, basically felt like he wasn't being a part of the whole situation. So he was like, okay, I'm gonna get this team hacked. Got it hacked, took over the control of all the social medias, and basically booted us out. So yeah, basically ruined everything.
So he pretended that the org got hacked.
He basically pretended the team got hacked, but actually just changed the passwords and stuff. So he made it out as if he got hacked, he's innocent and all this stuff, and then one of my close friends, Genesis, was the one who ordered the team, so that's why I got involved and stuff. But yeah, man, it would have been fucking crazy potential, like, because it's actually interesting how it worked out though, because obviously I joined SRN and stuff, and a lot of our people have like joined different teams since. But the one person I felt sorry for was Josh, because Josh just got scammed out of a fucking, like, pretty much a really good wage and a contract. We looked after Josh extremely well because he did like all the YouTube editing and thumbnails and stuff, and yeah, I felt really fucking sorry for him. So then I was like, okay.
I feel bad for Josh. He's also been scammed by another org, hasn't he?
But yeah, Plinius. Yeah, man.
Oh, but I don't know. I obviously me and Josh are close, so I always mock him for getting scammed. But not really the thing to mock him about. But yeah, no. I feel bad for him. He's like, he got a good contract and then got scammed. Then got in another org, which was a really good contract. Then got scammed from that as well. He's not going well for him, is it? I don't know.
There's actually a guy called Rooney who's in the team as well that I'm friends with, and he got scammed the exact same, like 100 a month contract, done, and then a month later no pay. And he just basically got scammed. The owners were like, no, we can't transfer through PayPal today. We'll do it tomorrow. And all this shit.
Never did it.
Yeah, and they have like fake addresses and shit like that from over in Abu Dhabi where the business is registered, and it's like, it's just not registered at all, man.
Why would they go through that much effort to like get like 1,000 followers on Twitter or something like that?
And they're just
it's not even like Alton. I feel bad for Alton because Alton made the biggest org announcement. Like, he tweets about it every single day, like 5 times, making loads of hype up about it. Then he joined this org that no one heard about. Everyone in his whole Twitch chat was spamming L and everything, like being so peak. But I was obviously there, like, he's obviously getting a lot of money for it, so fair play. And then he just got nothing. Like, I don't know, I felt so bad for him. But yeah, I don't know.
My biggest advice for people trying to get into orgs is wait for the orgs to come to you. That's a big important part. But also don't just go to a team that has 1,000 followers, because especially going to pay you, because normally if a team with 1,000 followers is going to pay you, they're either trying to scam you or they're trying to just get like paid to win, like paid followers and stuff like that. So yeah, no. But yeah, Josh is just Josh was the nicest guys I've met. I just felt so bad, like, because he was on a really good contract with with Saints at the time, and just like fuck. So I was like, okay, we're gonna try and get. I'm gonna try and look after him as like any way I can, and I know people in TT9. I'm gonna try and get him in there and stuff. So
yeah.
Silver Lions, I guess, man. You just kind of move on and get on with
That'd
it.
be
Like,
good. There's nothing you can do. Like, I don't know. Although I don't get it because if you sign the contract and they broke the contract, surely like I don't know how contracts work. I don't know. I just look at it and act like I know what it's on about. But can like you not sue them for breaking the contract when I don't know. I don't know how it works.
What basically happened was they would send like, okay, so for example, they send Josh a contract, get Josh to sign it, and then Josh would send it back, but then they didn't sign it. So he thought he was in the team getting paid when actually they didn't actually sign it on their end.
Oh, so they never signed it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's just a big old fucking scam, and somehow they're still bopping around the place, just doing their own thing, and I actually don't get it. Like they're just bobbing and weaving.
They're still signing people, and I'm like, what's going on? Like,
and they have like 4 or 5 people who were like reputable in the community who kind of just like back them. So it's like, what? Just a scam,
alright. Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, exactly.
Let me go through the tweet because we got questions on this.
Yeah, go for it.
Do 91 likes, clout.
Love that. 90, nearly 100.
Yeah. How many keyboards have you wasted your money on?
Okay. I don't waste my money. Listen, I've just got a few good keyboards, okay, that I like, okay? Like, it's not that bad.
What keyboards?
So I've got the Huntsman Mini. I don't know really why I bought this, to be honest. I guess I did waste my money on this. Have you got it as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, but do you have the red switches?
Purple, I think.
Purple clicky. Yeah, I got the purple clicky. And then no, it's because I had an Apex Pro, but basically all the keycaps on the Apex Pro, because I had it for so long, they started to break because I'm like heavy fingered or whatever it's called. And my camera's out of focus. There you go. Like the F key, there was no longer an F on it. It was like it was bad. So I needed to get new keycaps for it, but I couldn't. So then I bought a new keyboard, and then I didn't really like that keyboard. So then I bought another new keyboard, and then I just bought another new keyboard. I don't know, but I'm gonna stop buying keyboards now. This keyboard, this is good. This is like the GK6 one or whatever. I don't know. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although people say, well, you're wasting money. It was like 200 quid. Obviously, that's a lot of money, but like, it's not the end of the world.
Just 200 quid, grand job.
That is a lot of money.
That'll leave pounds in the back. Bit extensive,
No, I bought that from Forgetting Partner. That was my present to myself.
Oh.
It cost 250 quid. I regret buying those, but
that's cute.
Yeah. Yeah, that's that really. I like my keyboards, I guess.
What conditioner do you use, Syphicc? Very important question. What conditioner do you use? How do you wash your hair? Why is it so greasy?
What? No. I wash my hair every day. Apparently that's bad. Apparently I don't know. Apparently it's like bad for the oils in your head or something. I don't know. But I don't even know what I use. My mom just buys me one and I just use it.
Yeah, no, washing your hair every day, especially if you like curly hair, is just nah. I've been there.
I might have to stop doing that. But
then
if I don't wash it every day, it looks greasy. So I wash it to make it not. It's a loop that I can't get out of. But yeah, I don't know what shampoo or conditioner I use. I just use whatever my mum gives me, to be honest.
What were your hobbies before Fortnite?
I still played games. I actually banged out CS:GO. I played that game a lot. I have over 1,000 hours on CS:GO. I played H1Z1. I played Daisy, as I said before. I got over 1,000 hours on that as well. Played PUBG. Got like 500 hours on that. I still played games basically. I just didn't stream. I can't even remember before I streamed. Like, my life must have been so boring because I don't know what I would have done. Like, I would have literally played games and not done anything. Like, at least when I'm streaming, I'm talking to chat and stuff. I don't know.
How did you feel when you got signed to TNA? What was the initial spark like? What was that initial like? Was it like relief? Was it like excitement?
It was relief. It was just relief. I wasn't even excited. I was just thankful because I had 1.6k viewers, and I thought there was 1,600 people about to watch me not join because they did 4 people, and I was like, okay, it's over. And then, as I said before, they did like another 10 people or whatever, and I was like, thank God I got in. So I was just happy I got in. I think I messaged Kirsch saying, why did you leave me to the last? I was literally the last person that they signed. But I was just obviously I was excited as well, but I was more just relieved that I actually joined because if I didn't, that would have been,
catastrophic. Career over.
Yeah, catastrophic.
Back to SRN. I'm joking. I'm joking. Lauren's gonna fucking kill me. What do your parents think of TNA, but also just content creation in general? Where do they see that going?
Oh yeah, my mum doesn't understand it. It
Same.
took me so long to sign the contract because they sent me the contract, basically TNA, and I read through it all and everything. Then I was like, all right, mum, you need to look through this contract and sign it. She's like, okay. Every sentence, she was like, so what does this mean? I don't understand. It's 50 pages. I was like, okay, this is not happening. I was like, just sign it, mum, just sign it. So she finally read through it all. She didn't really understand it, but she just signed it. But my dad actually watches my stream sometimes. My dad's got Twitch on his phone, and he tunes into my stream and just watches. He's actually started to understand it all because he asked me like at the end of every stream he'll ring me and be like, yo, like if it was a tournament, he'd be like, how did the tournament go and stuff. So I don't know. I don't live with him, but it's cool to know that he's like supportive. Like my mum's supportive, obviously, but she doesn't really understand it.
Yeah.
But my dad's like actually kind of understands it more, so it's like nice to talk to him about it. My mum, it's hard to, but she's still supportive and lets me obviously stream and stuff. So
even my parents understand fucking content, man. It's like talking to a wall. It's just don't know what, man. Every day of my life.
Yeah.
But you know the fucking activity feed you have on like OBS or whatever, like where it shows donations and all that shit. My dad came in here one day and he was looking at the PC or whatever, and he's like, "Why are these people giving you money? What is this about?" Yeah. It just starts like point at the screen, so like OnlyFans.
Yep.
Yeah, just
I'm on that. Wait,
what?
Lag? No, but whenever like the best way I describe like, because what was it? Whenever like family asks, like, they're like, why would someone want to watch you play a game? And I'm like, well, why would you want to watch someone play football? And that's literally how I respond to it. Like people are like, why would you want to watch someone else play a game? Why don't you just play the game? And I'm like, well, why would you watch someone play football? Why do you not just play football? And they're like, that's a good point. And they're like, they kind of like, that kind of like is a good comeback, I guess you could say, to what they say. But yeah, so no one really like understands it. And like what I find really cool is, you know how Benji's mum, she actually understands it all, and like she's obviously a part of the community now, and like she plays like the Middle East Cash Cup and stuff. Like she'll be playing for 9 hours straight. Like that's cool how she's like actually a part of the community and understands everything.
I don't know how I'd feel if I saw my mum doing streaming for 10 hours a day. I'd kind of get a bit creeped out. Why are all these people talking to my mum when she's playing Fortnite? Yeah. It's just
no. I've never had my mum on stream. Because you know what? It's like people are just weird. Like I've had my brother on stream, but that's it. Like I've never had my dad, never had my mum, never had anyone, because people are just gonna be weird, and like I just can't be asked for that. Like especially my mum doesn't really understand it. If she comes on stream and then starts seeing all these weird people, like what's she gonna think about that? So all these weird people saying weird messages, like
my last question for the podcast is what's next for Scific, and where do you see yourself in a year's time?
That's a hard question. So I plan on moving out in a year's time. Then next year I want to have like my own like house with like friends, or me and Dylan get our own place or something. You know, I don't know. I really want to move out because being like I obviously like love my mum and like love the house that we live in. It's a really nice house, but I can't do what I really want to do. Like I can't scream and shout. You know, I can't make the content that I want to do because my mum will always just come in and just tell me to like be quiet. And like, you know, I have certain jobs I have to do around the house. I have certain like times I have to eat. So like it's kind of like holding me back a bit. So I really want to move out and then be able to just full on go for it, stream for hours and hours. But what's next? I don't really know. I'm just gonna keep streaming, try and pop off in tournaments, maybe win the next World Cup. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. Win the next World Cup and just see what happens. But yeah, I don't plan on stopping anytime soon.
For $1 million to bank, get all the bitches, you know. Lambo, you and Dylan bop around the gaff in a fucking Lambo, up and down, in through London, you know, just Manchester, Birmingham, the shaggin' wagon.
Oh, just the shaggin' wagon.
Everything with a pulse just gets, anyway.
Oh, God.
Listen,
that's what about you, though? When can I see you on the Fortnite stream? When am I going to see you on the Fortnite stream commentating FNCS?
I mean, we'll start small
first. I need to see you and Jack. I need to see you and Jack on that. One day, I will.
I mean, Jack will get there. I think Jack will get signed by Fortnite officially. I feel like in the next 6 months, because he's just talented at what he does. Like I feel like with Fortnite, the casting is very professional, and it suits him a lot more than it suits me. Like I said this the other night on a thing I was doing with Jack, and Jack was like, you know, I do all the play-by-play commentating. I just like talk over the game, whatever's happening. I'd be very serious, and then Jake's just there in the back, and he just like start talking about girls and stuff. I'm like, yeah, just like literally, bro. I was doing that Loot Boy cast, and I just started coming out with random shit like Loot Boy Slender. Look at him, he's so big. Like he's just huge, and that sort of shit.
Waffling.
Yeah, just gas him up like so. Jack always got paid more than me, little fucking prick. Yeah. So I think Jack will end up getting signed to the Fortnite cast at some stage because
I hope he does. I like Jack. He's nice. He's actually very good at commentating. Obviously, you're really good as well. But like he can like snap his fingers and just be full, you know, God mode and just be the God commentator.
It's so funny because I get to see his face, but obviously the stream doesn't on the Loot Boy one anyway. We're in Discord and we back to our face at some stage, and you just see Jack go look at his phone and back to retail row, Loot Boy Slender, and then fighting against High Joe. He's like fucking mental, man. He just switches it on, just like he's just off and he's on. It's crazy. Even though he doesn't play the game, he's such a great understanding of Fortnite. So I don't get it, like, because if I don't play the game for a month, I'm completely out of touch with the game.
There's so many like things that change, so it's hard.
Jack's so just amazing what he does, and Jack for me is one of the main people that I go to for like advice, or if I need anything with like anything, I'll just go to him. I feel like he'd be good with advice.
That's what Dylan tells me. Dylan always speaks to me about like advice or like whatever.
Oh yeah, sure. Dylan and Jack are decent friends. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm for sure. Yeah.
Good old Jack Igo.
Yes, Jack Igo.
Yeah. He tried to touch me once. What?
Lag.
Yeah, lag. Sorry, shit. Yeah, that's gonna leave the podcast, boys. Obviously, check out Scific, links in the description, all that good shit.
Thank you.
Yeah, all links in the description. Just call it there. If you guys liked it, subscribe. If you guys are new, appreciate it. Thank you very much. And I'll talk to you on the next
subscribe.
One. Yes.
You best subscribe.
We get the 5K subs.
I'm angry.
We're like 60 subs on 5K. Subscribe.
60 subs.
You fucks.
You're getting that. Next week, bang, 6K, 5K.
Yeah. Bye. All right, boys. Cheers, man. Let's go. Dub.